Good morning, Chef.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
This looks great.
Absolutely. And so tell us about what we're eating today.
We have some creamy polenta with a fricassee of truffled mushrooms. We have spiced duck with butternut squash puree and lentils with an apple mostarda. And then we have a vegetarian option, lentils with concentrated tomatoes and the rosemary braised lentils.
Right.
I'm a little biased. I think they're very good,
now,
especially for a vegetarian option.
Your restaurant, Scarpetta, is such a touchstone here in New York City. You've brought it to a number of other cities in the country over the past couple of years. In fact, you opened, what, 3 restaurants last year?
I opened 5 restaurants last year, as a matter of fact, in 5 different markets, as a matter of in 4 different markets. It was a hectic year.
How did you
keep that
together?
It was rough. One of the openings, it was opening night, and I got a phone call from my wife, and her water had broken. And I was like, okay, I got to go. I got to get out of here.
Good idea. Good call.
Yeah, good call, yeah. I was like, okay, let me just get this plate out. And then I was quickly out the door.
Is this a dish?
Yeah, thank God.
Is this a dish you serve at Scarpettas around the country?
Yes, we serve all 3 of these at Scarpetta. Absolutely.
Tell me about the polenta again here.
So creamy polenta, a fricassee of truffled mushrooms.
Oh, right.
It's a really, this is one of the signatures I have on every restaurant's menu.
And you have places both in the U.S. and Canada. How has that been different?
Right. It's great. I mean, you know, the Toronto market is very similar to the New York market. A lot of Torontonians come to all the other markets that we're in as well, so it made a lot of sense to go into that space.
And then on the West Coast, you're in Vegas as well, correct?
I have 2 restaurants in Vegas, and I have 1 in Beverly Hills as well.
And we have Uncorked coming up, which is a big Vegas event. Tell me about that.
It's like partying with the chefs, Vegas style. It's awesome.
I didn't get my
It's
invitation.
awesome. Wow, you got to be nicer to the chefs.
Oh boy! Scott once judged my cooking and rated it very poorly, as you should have.
Yeah, it was pancakes.
It was terrible.
You couldn't even cook a pancake?
It was bad. This reminded me of a
Sunday.
pancake. Yeah. It did very much.
He was rubbing it in.
He was brutally correct in his assessments.
And then on top of all that, you host a show on the Food Network.
Yes, a show that was called 24-Hour Restaurant Battle. I do another show called Chopped, which is a very popular show on
And you actually started cooking class when you were just 11 years old, but only because the class you really wanted to take wasn't available.
Yeah, I wanted to be a plumber, and I couldn't get into the class. So as a second choice, I chose culinary arts.
Nice backup.
Well, you know, I still wear my pants like that every once in a while.
Wow. TMI on a Saturday morning,
an image.
perhaps. If you, Chef, I'm curious.
Especially after some of these drinks.
This is a lovely meal. If you had to cook this or any one of your favorite meals for one person or one group of people, who would it be?
Well, I was telling you about my daughter that was born about 2 years ago. So her birthday is this weekend. It's actually tomorrow during the Super Bowl. So it would definitely be for her and my wife.
Does she like the fancy cooking?
Yeah.
She loves the polenta. She doesn't like, I do a spaghetti dish that is kind of taken on its own personality to a certain extent. It's really well received. She doesn't eat it. It's a little tough on the ego, but it's okay. I'll get over it.
Tell us what we're drinking here.
These are San Remos. First of all, delicious.
San Remos.
Easy to drink, a little bit too easy to drink sometimes. Carpano Antica,
cheers, guys.
Saint-Germain, cheers. Campari. A lot of great, and bourbon, of course, the obligatory bourbon. So anyway, I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you. What's next for 2012?
I'm working on some stuff.
He's opening 17 restaurants in 2012. Scott is a very ambitious man.